In Colorado, air ambulances provide a life-saving service, especially in rural and remote areas. Denver 7 Investigates found while the need is growing, so is the cost and the number of insurance denials for this service. And I want to bring in our consumer investigator, Jacqueline Allen now. Jacqueline, you found out about this because of an astronomical bill someone got.
That's right. A Colorado couple reached out to me. They were facing a $94,000 charge. So we profiled them last night. His insurance, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, denied coverage for his air ambulance ride from Alamosa to Pueblo while he was having a heart attack because it was deemed not medically necessary. Now, after we started investigating, Anthem changed course. They're now paying that bill, but it is a symptom of a larger sickness, Nicole.
Because we know more people are using these air ambulances.
Absolutely. We looked into this, and one global market research firm predicts more than 10% growth in the air ambulance industry over the next few years. This is particularly relevant in Colorado because that growth is in part because more people are doing adventurous and recreational activities like we love here, trekking, hiking, rafting. So this is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
And your story showed the cost is skyrocketing and insurance companies are denying the charges more often, but figuring out how often is tricky.
Yeah, that's what we found, definitely, because the numbers are not easy to find. The federal government is just starting to track this, but I talked to one of the major air ambulance providers, Global Medical Response. They tell me they have seen between a 50 and 300% increase in the use of that medical necessity denial since the No Surprises Act went into effect in 2022.
No Surprises was supposed to protect patients from out-of-network bills, but it is having some unintended consequences.
Right. Patients no longer have to pay those insane out-of-network costs we were hearing about before, unless that service is deemed not medically necessary, and then it's not covered and you have to go through a very complicated appeals process. So advocates are talking about some new regulations. Insurers and air ambulance providers tell me they're working on some policies to try to keep customers from getting caught in the middle.
So still work to be done, but very important that you're highlighting this, Jacqueline. And you can see the whole story that Jacqueline did on Denver7.com right now. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.